Hello guys and welcome to FTB Monster How To. We are now going to make the control monitor panel system. So we're gonna monitor and control everything from this building I just made. I'm not that great at an architect, but it looks funny. So this is the place we are going to build our applied energistic system, and we're going to control everything from here. So all the items are going to this central point, and this is where all the inventory is going to be. So in order for us to make this happen, we need a couple of things. So this is, oh, I misplaced the door. I think this is the middle. Well, whatever. So we need a couple of things. We need to go to the applied energistics mod in the NEI, so we can look up everything that has to do with this mod. So there are a lot of things. Some I don't even know. So I don't know the 128 to the third spatial storage. Must be a lot bigger than this one. I have no idea, but well, there are some cool things we can mess with. Spatial storage, I have no idea what this is. It's been a while since I've used this. Anyway, the first things you need for the applied energistic systems is a ME controller. You need one of these. You need an ME drive, in which you store the items. And anything else. An access terminal will be cool, so you can actually access anything. Let's see what else we can also do with a crafting terminal. This one, crafting monitor, also would be nice. This is just some of the basic things we need. This is a covered cable. We need a lot of cables, so we can start with that one as well. Energy cell, energy 100%. Okay, we might need to add something like that. We're gonna add a power for the power supply. We are going to add the thermal expansion for right now. This is the creative energy cell, so we will never run out of energy. We're gonna use that to power the system just so we can get started. Eventually it will be powered by something else. We're gonna place this one right here and have the export to the, everything is export, nice, to the top. And we're gonna add the ME controller right there. There, so now this one is powered. So now we're gonna set up the drive next to it, and you need partitions in here. So let's go to the applied logistics section again. We can add the 64K storage units. So let's add 10. So we have the maximum amount we can use. There. And this is what actually stores the items. Though the items are actually stored on these MA storage systems. And as you can see, there's now only one ME drive in the system. So the next thing we need to add is the access terminal. There. So any item that's placed in here, let's say we add the wool in there, it now has wool in there. So if we look up in one of these, so there are 513 bytes of 60, well, a lot, and there's currently used one of 63 types. So wool is one type, this cable is one type as well. So yes, that's so if I remove this, and you will see that it has no longer any storage on it, and none of them. So, and we add this, you will see it's on there. So it's nice. So it will store all the items on these drives instead of in the chests. So I can place a lot of items in here without ever needing any more chests. Or we might be able to need a couple of more drives, but that's about it. So we also need to add a crafting terminal. With this one, there's an automatic crafting system right here. So if I were to figure out a pattern, I can just shift click on that pattern. Let's say we wanted to make, let's see. Oh, okay. So fluid. They're cool systems. You can So this is search box mode. You can auto search, so whenever I type it automatically search for it, or I can set it to standard search, so I have to click it first before I can actually do some searching. Depends on what you like, to be honest. I think I like the standard search because now I can just, when I press E, I normally close my systems like chests and stuff, so I can just run away. And if it's on auto search, you will type instead of moving away. So we're gonna set it on standard search. Yeah, nice. So for instance, if we wanted to make a diamond shuffle, we can just shift click on it and it will take all the items out of the system and place it in here so we can automatically craft it, which we will show later. So I also need a crafting monitor because sometimes some items will take a long time to craft, and that's when the crafting monitor comes in handy. So we can place it up here. Once something is crafted, it will show here what it's being crafted and what materials it still needs and what it's currently crafting, what items it's making in order to make the main item you want to build. Now, also one of the coolest things, in my opinion, of this mod, and I'm going to show you right now, is the crafting system. So we are actually going to make a large one, and I am probably going to make this one in super speedo. This is going to be a really nice crafting system, really fast and a lot of stuff. So applied energetic can automatically craft stuff, and in order for you to craft something, you need four things: ME heat vent, ME assembler containment wall, ME pattern provider, and a crafting CPU. Now you can make these are part of the a big creation for making an automatic crafting system. So I can make a small one like this, for example. Just to show you real quick. There. So these are the containment walls. These are the edges of the system. Oops. So they go, oops, come on. They go all the way on all these sides there. So the top is empty, open, and everything. Then the ME heat vents goes on all the sides, in the middle and stuff. Then we have at least one ME pattern provider in which you can place the patterns, which I'll show you later, and one ME crafting CPU. So if we add the crafting CPU there and add 2 more heat vents, oh, come on. There, as you can see, it changed into one fully block, and now this is the one will automatically create stuff. Now, we don't want the small one. I want a rather large one. I want a really big one. This is actually going to be the roof. So we now have a glass roof, but we actually want it to be a crafting CPU roof. So I'll show you in super speed what we are going to build. Oops, I cracked the glass. There we go, so see you in a moment. And there, it's done. 60 pages, so we can do a lot of stuff. So, we now have a very large crafting CPU, which is attached to our ME system. So the next thing we need, or whatever, is a pattern provider. We already have, sorry, a pattern encoder, I mean. There, let's add this right there, that's fine. And we also need some empty blank patterns. So now you have to encode them. For example, if we wanted to be able to make let's see. If we want to be able to make this one, we just shift click it. No, let's do something easier, I think. Yeah, let's say we want to make a copper block. Yeah, might not be the best thing since they're all different kind of copper ingots in this case. But basically you can add this one to the machine. Nope. Nah, it's too high, damn it. Basically you can add this one to the machine, and now when we come on, we can say, okay, we want to craft one. So if we now add copper to it, copper ingots, let's see if we can get this one. It will now say it needs those materials. So this is not the best example. Good job, Weirdhans, very good job. Okay, let's say we know what kind of copper ingots we get. So we are going to re-encode this one, clear, and add only this kind of copper, and then encode it. Oh, and I said, and then encode it. There, now it's on it. And then reapply this one. There. So now we can make a copper block out of those ingots. So if we add this ingots and say we want one copper block, it created one copper block and used the copper ingots in there. So that's one of the very, very, very awesome things you can do with this one. And as you can see, it was almost instantaneously. So if we say 46, boom, they're done. And now when we look at this, it says, okay, I still need to make 59, and I need these materials. What's up? Why am I not getting these materials? That's basically what they're saying. And if you shift click one, then you cancel the crafting. There. So that's what you can do with the pattern encoder and all these things. So now what you actually want to do is you want to attach this system, which is really small right now, but it will be a lot bigger. We want to add this system to the system over there, to this one. So in order for us to do that, we need to add a ME cable. Oh, I like this, by the way. Nice. We need to add an ME cable, and we are going to dig underground, I think. That's probably the best. Underneath the ME drive. Okay, let's see what's the best thing to do. This is going to take a while, sadly. Emery ore, what the hell was that? So, sadly, I don't have a map. I don't know if there is a map actually in this game. Let's see where we are. Okay, so we just need to go a little bit further. And I want to go one more down, I think. A lot more down, yeah, that's fine. We are at layer X minus 224 and y is 58. X minus 224, 58. This one. Okay, this one is 224. That's 224. And then we need to go to the right. There we go. So now we need to attach these two together. So let's just get a basic cable. And we will eventually do this with everything. There. So now it's attached. As you can see, we're using a lot of energy. There. So in order for me to extract items from there, we need to add the cable to the machines, and I'm actually going to remove, yeah, we're going to extract everything from there as well. So we need a crescent hammer. Is that the one in here? Yep, yes it is. We're going to remove these item ducts. They were awesome, and I know we did them last episode. Well, there is a big, smarter way to do this. We don't need to remove that one. Okay, any more item ducts in here? No. Okay, so in order for us to import items into the system, you need to add a import bus. So we have fuzzy, we have basic, and we have only basic and fuzzy. Did they remove some? Let's see. Export, only import. We need to import it into the system. So we have basic, precision, and fuzzy. Import, I think we are going to do precision. I mean, why not? So let's say we add, so everything's in here. So if we shift click this on there, oh, it will now import all the items. And you can actually set up to how fast you want it to move, so move stacks at a time, so that's all gone. But if you do that, you will use more power and more system strain. So now I will just move a single stack at a time. So now it will, yeah, it will add all the items to the system. So we just have to attach every single one of those items, or inventories. For instance, we need to add the planter as well, but we are going to use the export buses for the planter because I think I want to add a fuzzy. We need to make sure that this one imports only birch. So if we add birch to here, only birch saplings will get added into the system. So if let's see, we only have two full stacks right now. So if I first, let me get down, yeah, add these to the system, they will slowly be taken out, as you can see, yeah, and then they should be slowly filling in with this one. Nice. So they're all adding into one system. Now this also goes for this one. We need to, where is the export bus? I don't know, sorry, I can't remember the difference between fuzzy and precision. So hopefully nothing goes wrong when I use the fuzzy. This one, we wanted to export charcoal. So there. Want to make sure that this one keeps getting filled up with charcoal. On this one we want to import bus. I don't know if this one works directly, but we'll see. Let's see, let's add the cable right here. So this one is importing the charcoal, which is nice, cool. And we also want it to export wood. Okay, I want to get out of here. Okay, so we're gonna add a precision import bus on the bottom and add a cable to there. We also want a export bus on this side, and we want to say we want to export birch wood stacks at a time, or do we want single items? I don't know. We'll see. So when we add this to the frame, to this network as well, like this, boom. This one will get filled up with birchwood, if I'm correct. And this one, that one. We'll slowly export all the items. So let's do stack mode, stack at a time. There, and now this one should fill up again. There we go. It's working exactly like I wanted it to go. And now we can fill this up. So it won't look that ugly. We only see one pipe now. Cool. So now the chest over there will be empty. If we add all these stuff in there as well, everything will get transported to the main system. There, it's all gone. It's all added to the system. This one, every little piece of charcoal gets added to the system as well. This one, well, once the charcoal is needed, it will add it to the system. And this one will keep adding the birch saplings to the system. So that way, we have an infinite source. It's all integrated into the applied energistics, and you have to do that for everything. For example, we can just knock this one down. Oh, we have too many items in here. So we just place them all in this one. And we'll add to the rest of the system. There. Everything is in the chest. I wonder how many items, how much room we have left. Okay, so as you can see, that one is orange. That is probably means that it's either used up the maximum amount of items it can store in the drive, or the maximum amount of types. As you saw, each one has a maximum number of types. In this case, 63 of 63 types. So it's ran out of types, but it still has enough storage units left. And this one is still a lot of storage bytes left, but almost filled up with different kind of types. So then we'll apply it to the rest of the system. So if we look at here now, and we'll look in the ME terminal, and you can see all the different kind of items, and you can sort it on order or by name, number of items, or well, it doesn't really matter. So we now have a lot of birchwood, which is really nice. So that's the way this works, and there are a lot of cool stuff we are able to make and do, and stuff like this and that. Oh yeah, I want to show you charcoal. This one will slowly add up as well. So yeah, I hope you like this episode. I'm gonna in the next couple of episodes we will integrate all the systems with this. So for now it should be fine. Everything here at the tree farm is hooked up, and we are going to use this. It looks a little bit ugly, to be honest. We are probably going to move a couple of these things out of here, so we only have the planter. We're not going to use the steam dynamo and something like this. The redstone furnace is going to be in a central place, stuff like that. But yeah, this is it for now. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked the episodes, and I hope to see you next time for some more. My name is Weirdhans, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and favorite. And guys, we'll see you next time. Ciao.